Truly, this is a God-given, beautiful world. Exploring and adventure, kind of what I'm looking for. My name is Mike. Join me on my channel, Into the Art 365. Morning adventurer, I'm on the Elands River Trail in the Toitskloof. We come here quite regularly, but this is a particularly beautiful hike. It's about 12 k's round trip, and a lot of that is very exposed, so in summer make sure you've got sun protection. We're currently standing at the bottom weir. There's also quite a bit of swimming in the pool over there, which hopefully we'll do on our way back. Our main objective today is to see the cave or the overhang, and also the Elands River Waterfall, which is just going to be phenomenal. I absolutely love being out here. One is unplugged from screens, and yeah, you just have time to contemplate and find your peace. On hikes like these, you just don't know where to look. You know, if you look down, there's a beautiful view. And if you look up, there's stunning views as well. I mean, it's just crazy. The trail actually just follows the river, but you're not right next to it or in it for most of the way. And as I said before, it's about a 6-kilometer hike in to where we want to be. And most of the route is kind of sandy, scrubby, undulating with a lot of rock and sand in between. So yeah, you got to concentrate, but it's not technical at all, bar for the first part and the last part where it gets rocky and you need to sort of boulder hop. Oh man, that's a ladder that's seen better days. In the summer this is okay, but in the winter months when it's wet, this is a very slippery area, and it's got quite a steep drop off down into the riverbed down here. So you don't want to be slipping and sliding around here. Watch your step. I started out in the mist this morning. I think I started about 6:45, and yeah, as I predicted, the mist has cleared and it's starting to warm up, and yeah, this day is forecast to be quite hot, so we'll see how it goes. I'll have to haul my hat out just now. Face, the gorge starting to close in here. It's really beautiful, absolutely spectacular in here. Got to watch your step because there's one or two places where the ground actually even gives way. You can actually probably see it move. Oh, look at that! Oh my hat, the whole thing is loose. Anyway, the roots are still keeping it up, but I think it's eroded away. So yeah, watch your foot there. This valley really starts to get beautiful, and just like Kromriver, it kind of closes in, you know. So you've got cliffs on both sides, and I'll give you a shot of that now. But it closes in on both sides, just like Kromriver. And this is the part where people start to make a mistake with Elands, because you've hiked so far. It's like 5-6 k's. I mean, distance-wise, it's not huge, but it's hot and it's scratchy, and it's just like, it's not. You're not next to the river like you are now. So the scenery is not as spectacular, and this is especially on the back of Kromriver, which is so much more spectacular. But this is where you've got to push through and get to the waterfall part. So we're getting closer. We're probably half a k or just over half a k from the waterfall now, and that's the whole reason we're here. Yeah, still a lot of water around for this time of year. I actually just came across some hikers now that had turned back and just said, no, well, we came up across the cliff face, didn't see anything further. So I thought, well, that was a sad hike, and turned around. And I was like, you're going to regret it. You need to head out, you need to head back. So they turned around, and I actually led them on the path and led them to their spot, and hopefully they'll get to see the waterfall. I should cross paths with them again a little later. And this is the key to Elands, is once you get to the point where there's either a sign or it gets too narrow, people quit, and they don't actually realize, no, you've got to cross the river before you get to the sign, and that's how you get to the waterfall. Look at this, man. Before you even get to the main waterfall, the pools are actually worth stopping at, and actually sometimes just having a cool off there. I mean, look at that. Just look at that. So hot. I think it's time to dive in. Onwards, upwards. I don't know how steep this is. Wow. Just look at these views. Oh man, absolute grandeur. Check at this. This is beaut. Wow. Yeah, it's really beautiful in here. Very reminiscent of Kromriver, which is on the other side of the N1 from here, so sort of 180 degrees opposite direction. We kind of went south and Kromriver's in a northerly direction. But yeah, just beautiful, eh? Just stunning. I mean, look at these pools. Just look at that. Absolutely stunning. Spidey. Really imposing rock faces and boulders as well. Kind of got to check out your route that you're going to take, just because it's so big. Get an idea of how big these boulders are. This is not the way. The camera doesn't do it justice, but it's quite difficult terrain to move over. To see which way to go, yeah? It's all the way up the side here. The other option is on this side. I think this one's going to be better. This route over here. I think that's going to be a lot better. Navigating through these rocks is quite interesting because the sheer scale of them, which is not really, you can't really pick it up on camera that easily. But these things are massive, so you can't just think, oh, okay, I'll just hop over that one. You've actually got to move right around it, and then you find it's a jam, like a chimney or something that you have to climb. So, just for scale, look at this. Give you an idea of how big this rock actually is. So after this big boulder, we get the first glimpse of this stunning waterfall, and it's literally just a glimpse, and it just gets better from there as we go up. As you can see, the gorge is really encroaching now, towering up above us, So going through the waterfall to the cave on the other side is a breath-hold swim, and don't underestimate the power of falling water.
It's absolutely stunning in here.
Yeah, last attempt at taking it all in, and then yeah, we'll leave the waterfall behind to head on back. Yeah, it's really hot. I'm on my way back. Obviously the route back is much quicker because it's mostly downhill, but I'm in the heat of the day now. I think it's well after 12:1ish, and yeah, we're about halfway back in the sort of heat zone. You can always hear the cicadas in the background, and my wife and I always joke that cicadas are the sound of heat. Just arrived back at the exit to Elands River Trail, and I'm back at the weir with its pools. You can hear quite a few people in the background. There's such a nice pool here. And so that's a there and back trip with a pool on the southernmost end and a beautiful pool on the northernmost end. So right now I'm going to cool off before we call this quits and head on home. It's been an absolutely brilliant day and a really lovely hike. I love it. Obviously the dead leg or the part in between can be quite hard work, especially in the heat of the day. But yeah, it was well worth the effort.